Hey, hi everyone. I hope that you must have been doing great in your life, guys. So basically, this video is going to be a very special video for those students who actually want to improve their vocabulary as soon as possible. Understood, guys? Basically, actually, a lot of people are actually asking for this special and this specific video that actually I have to people are actually requesting me to create this particular video that how they can actually improve their vocabulary as soon as possible, guys. Understood? So basically some tips and tricks which I would like to give you, and accept tips and tricks, you have to also work hard, guys. You have to be a laborious person to improve your to expand your vocabulary, guys. Understood? So the first and foremost tip that I would like to give you, that is start reading English content more and more, guys, because the more you're reading English content, the more you're interacting with new words, with new phrases, with new sentences, and with new vocabularies, guys. Because the more you're reading English content, but actually you have to read English in terms of newspaper, guys, because the newspapers writer actually they use very nice words, and actually these words are basically very useful in daily uses, guys. In day-to-day life you can actually use, and every single day you have to read newspapers, English books, or English any articles, and that actually I have already suggested you a couple of days back in my previous video that you have to use a particular application, that is Wikipedia. In Wikipedia there are a lot of advanced vocabularies, scientifically vocabularies, and biologically vocabularies, and a lot of exercises vocabularies, and physical activities vocabularies, science vocabulary, finance vocabulary, banking vocabularies, which are actually absolutely written in English. And if you want to improve your historical vocabulary, ancient vocabulary, and doctor related vocabulary, so these are actually very significant to improve your words power, guys. And basically you can download a particular application, that is I would like to suggest you, that is M Dictionary. M Dictionary, this particular application I have also been using for the last many years, and I have been using this. And I actually whenever I see any particular word that I don't know the meaning of that word, then I immediately search on that particular application, and this application has a lot of features as well, because it gives you like a lot of synonyms, antonyms, and it will give you a particular sentence as well, how you can use this word as well in your day-to-day life. So this application has a lot of features, guys, and it can translate any Hindi sentences into English immediately, guys. Understood? So you must have to download this particular application, and I will give you the link in my description below, and you have to download from here easy. Understood? So the first tip which I have given you, that is reading. You have to improve your reading skills every day, and after reading that you will interact so many vocabulary. But only reading is important, but actually while reading you have, whenever you are interacting any new words, whenever you are seeing any new words on books, on newspaper, you have to write it down, guys. You have to make your habit, you have to be habitual, you have to be addicted to learn new vocabularies every day, and you have to write it down on your notebook, and before sleeping you have to revise it again and again. And not only before sleeping, and whenever you are meeting any new person, you have to use these words deliberately or knowingly, guys, with those people. Understood? For example, if I meet any person, then I have to say that, hey, wow, you're looking so attractive today, you're looking so handsome today, and you're this is very important. Understood? Whenever you are giving compliment to the people, they will actually also feel very nice about you, and you are a very nice and very sophisticated person, they will think about you. Understood? So this is very effective tip you have to apply in your day-to-day life, and this is which you have to do, guys. This is what I actually have been doing for the last many years to improve my vocabulary and as well as my English, guys, as I've understood. So start doing it, this particular thing, from today itself. Understood? Then after that you will see like your vocabulary will be improving, because there are a lot of vocabulary around the world, billions of vocabularies are actually available, guys, but it is very complicated to learn all the vocabularies around the world. So basically you have to improve only most important, most spoken vocabulary which are actually used in every places, like offices or banking or in daily conversation. You have to create a monologue is actually between two people, they are talking, and you have to discuss it. For example, the second tip I would like to give you, that is you have to create a situational English. if you are talking to any person, like if you are meeting to any person, then you have to start conversation in English, and you have to use those particular words deliberately with them, guys, so that you will not be able to forget these particular words for the rest of your life at all. Understood? So start doing this. This is very, very significant, and this is very, very important. Okay. And the third tip is that, it is my point of view, it is my perspective, it is my like experience, guys, that you have to start listening. Why listening? Listening means directly learning, guys. If you are listening to the people, if you are listening to the conversation, if you are listening to the podcast or news channels or news, anything you are listening, and if you are listening to the songs, you will definitely interact with so many words, guys, which actually you will not be knowing all the like meaning of these words. So if you are like listening to the English conversation, English anything, then they will obviously use a lot of vocabulary, and these vocabularies are actually very useful, because like Shashi Tharoor and all the celebrities, like so many celebrities like Priyanka Chopra and so many celebrities are actually speak very nice English, and they keep on using a lot of vocabularies in their day-to-day life. And whenever they go for an interview or any like speech competition, they went to the stage and they actually use those words, and by listening these words you will learn automatically, guys. Understood? So start listening to them from today. Make your habit it, and the more you make your habit it to listen to the conversation, your English will be improving day by day. So start listening to the podcast or news channels or English speeches, English songs, English movies you can watch, because you will not be able to understand each and everything English movies, but actually you have to listen and you have to see all the words. Then after that you will see the your vocabulary will be like in a class C and very high level, guys. Okay. And the fourth tip is that very, very necessary, guys, that is you have to start using writing. You have to start writing. Writing is that, because if you are writing all the words in any social medias or any notebook, then actually you are using these words in your day-to-day life. Because if you are writing daily, then your handwriting is improving, your vocabulary like pronunciation and your vocabulary spelling is improving ASAP. Understood? So start using it, and deliberately you have to use it on your WhatsApp, guys, which I actually do with the people. Whenever I'm chatting with someone with, then I actually use those words which I have learned in my whole day. Understood? Every single day I chat with person and I use those words deliberately, so that I will not be able to forget for the rest of my life in the future at all. Understood? So this is what you have to do in your life, which will actually improve your English, guys. Believe me, guys, trust me. Understood? So because a lot of things which I have already done like in previous years, previous days, to improve my vocabulary, because in this world there are so many vocabularies, and the one of the most important thing which you have to keep in your mind for the rest of your life, that you don't have to learn all the advanced vocabularies. Only you have to learn important vocabularies which are actually being used between people, amongst people. Understood? Like for example, finance related vocabulary, banking related vocabulary, or any day-to-day life where households vocabularies which are actually used, and law vocabulary, law related vocabulary which are actually used in examination as well, and in interview vocabulary. So these are vocabulary which will actually expand your vocabulary, guys. Understood? So start doing these vocabularies and don't forget it to use, because for example today you have learned 5 words, and then after that second day come and then you started learning 5 words, then you will because if you don't remember those words, then you will actually immediately forget those previous words which you have actually improved in previous days. So all the words you have to keep in your mind, all the words you have to keep on using with the people, because then after that you must have to understand all the sense. And the one of the most important thing, you have to make sentences daily by using those particular words with people. Understood, guys? So trust me, then after that your vocabulary will be improved, guys. So this video is very important, and I have given you some tips and tricks which you have to improve in yourself. And at last I will say, keep learning and keep improving yourself, guys. Don't think that you are unable to do this kind of thing. People will look down upon you, but you don't have to forget that where you have to reach out, where you have to speak in English, and you are improving and you are improving yourself. Then after that all the enemies will become your best friend, guys, because right now this is your learning journey. After learning, all the people will become your friend, and you will be known as a sophisticated person, as a very educated person amongst the people, guys. Trust me, guys, because I have, after learning English, I am feeling it. Understood? So that's what the today's particular video, and I hope that you must have liked this particular video. And thank you so much for watching my video, guys, and we will meet you in another video. and with new enthusiasm and with new information, guys. So bye guys, and take care yourself.